So the other day I was sitting back and I was reminiscing and I was thinking about my elementary school days, and I remembered there was one time in science class that we did this experiment where we took a bunch of random items and we dropped an egg from the roof of the school onto the ground and tried to protect the egg. And I was like, we actually did a bunch of little experiments when I was in elementary school. So I was like, why don't I run through some of the classics on stream? What we're gonna do is we're gonna go through some of the certified hood classics. We're gonna run some science experiments here in my kitchen. I've got some classics that I remember from elementary school, and then I've got just a bunch of random science kits for children. I am currently wearing children's goggles for science experiments, and it's kind of hurting my face. So I wanna start with, what do I wanna start with? We've got the Volcano. This looks like a bitch to set up. I really don't feel like doing it. So we're probably gonna save that for the end. That'll be the big shebang. I wanna start with a certified hood classic. I wanna start with Oobleck. You guys remember Oobleck? I don't know the significance of Oobleck in science class. I think it was like, it's a liquid and a solid or whatever, but I remember making Oobleck several times in elementary school. You know, I thought about wearing these goggles like this, but then I didn't wanna get a bunch of like hairline receding, you're 25 years old, your hairline is receding comments, so I opted not to do that. I've got the recipe pulled up. 1 cup of cornstarch, 3/4 cup of water, food coloring optional, plastic bowler bin. Check, 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 check. Booyah. In Australia, we call it goop. Ew, dude. If I remember correctly, Goop is the company that makes vagina candles. Who was it that did that? Gwyneth Paltrow. That's Goop, dude. Now, I will say, I spent most of the prep time setting up the tech for this stream. So we're not very prepared for the actual experiment part, but it should be fine. Cornstarch, check it out. All right, 1 cup, here we go. Lock and load. What is he doing right now? Science, bitch. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. Okay, a little bit more than a cup, that'll be all right. No worries over here. The scientific process is all about trial and error. It's gonna be completely fine, dude. 3/4 cup of water. It was a little more than a cup of cornstarch, so we'll just do a cup of water. This lighting is, I gotta be careful with my hand movements. I don't wanna get Elon Musked. What do we think? Pink, purple, green, blue. I'm gonna use pink later in another experiment, so let's do blue. I just realized I'm gonna ruin these white gloves. And these gloves are not latex either. I don't really know the purpose of these gloves because liquid is gonna seep right through these, but oh yeah. Oh, that's Oobleck, brother. I think it needs a little bit more water, but it's totally working. Take a look. Oh shit, it's Oobleck time, baby. Guys, me when I figure a Smurf, am I right? Come on, God, I'm riffing like hell. No one could have ever come up with that. That's genius, because my fingers are blue. It's liquidy, and then it gets solid. That's like the whole point of Oobleck, but I think I need more water. Okay, now that was probably too much water. Let's get both hands in this John. Oh, that's too much water. God damn it. I need to put more cornstarch in it. Guys, riddle me this. Does food coloring stain your counter?
Oh my God, did you get on the counter?
Not yet. Boom, finessed. Okay, I did get it on the counter. All right.
It's all right.
It's gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. I'm already not getting the security deposit back on this house. Oh, there we go. That's Oobleck for sure, brother. Can you guys hear that? I'm gonna guess based off of all the ews in chat that you can hear that. That's crazy. Okay, so we did it. We made Oobleck, dude. It's a liquid, but then it's also a solid. If you're wondering what is the scientific explanation behind that, I don't fucking know. I'm not in 3rd grade, dude. I haven't heard this explanation since I was 10 years old. So I couldn't tell you, but something about cornstarch and water and liquids and solids, something like that. I don't know, whatever. I think you can eat this. It's just cornstarch and water, can't you?
Eat it.
I really thought you would have been more concerned. I want to sip from the forbidden blue liquid.
Ew.
Oh, guys, okay, this is a good...
What?
So, when I sipped it, it was liquid. And then when it sat in my mouth, it was solid. And I almost felt like I was gonna choke and die. And that's science for you. Oh, okay, so the gloves did not protect my hands at all. I got blue hands. Take a good look at this, guys. Take a good look. My teeth are also blue. Guys, me when I fist one of the Smurfs with both of my hands. Me when I fist 2 Smurfs at the same time. You know what I said today? I was like, maybe I get a little bit less filthy on stream. And then I proceed to say, me when I fist 2 Smurfs at the same time. All right, so first experiment, making Oobleck. Rating, I'm gonna give it, I'll say without food coloring, we'll go 9 because that's pretty cool. Liquid, solid, what is it? We don't know. It's a mixture between the two. With food coloring, we'll bump it down to about a 5 because my hands are completely blue and so is my mouth. So I wanna do another experiment from my personal experience. When I was in elementary school, we did this experiment where we were given a bunch of items and we dropped an egg from the roof of the school and we tried to cushion the fall with all this random shit. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Now, I would like to say that when I was in elementary school and we did this, I believe it was 5th grade, I didn't break my egg, dude. Boom. I don't remember the strategy I used, but my egg didn't break. So this is what we're gonna do. This is homage to my old student teacher in 5th grade. GOAT. Maybe we cut his name out for the YouTube video. If you want to hear his name, come to the Twitch stream. Twitch.tv/Hansapella. There we go. So I've got an egg, and I've got a few items at my disposal. So I've got glue sticks, I've got pipe cleaners, I've got yarn, I've got an egg, I've got tin foil, and we're just gonna create a vessel. Just so you guys know, this isn't a fake egg or anything. This is a real egg. Let me prove to you guys that this is not a hard-boiled egg, and that I have raw eggs at my disposal. Now, I did not expect for that to explode. I thought it would break just a little bit in my hand. So, I just got a facial from an raw egg. So I think my first plan of action is to cover this egg in tin foil and then wrap it in yarn. So we got a little tin foil wrap. Now we're gonna just wrap it in yarn. Boom. Okay, so we have a whole string of yarn and tin foil. And do I want to do anything else? I really think that'll be fun. Maybe I make like a sort of like pseudo parachute or something. So like tape all of those. All right, so this is pretty good. And then we'll take more of the pipe cleaners and we'll tape it across like this, and then it should cushion the fall, I think. I feel like the pipe cleaners are unnecessary. Even without the pipe cleaners, it would be totally fine. Because all the memories are flooding back to me now, and I'm pretty sure I just did a huge ball of aluminum foil. All right. Here we go, guys. So this is the final product. We've got an egg wrapped in a whole string of yarn. We've got a nice little pipe cleaner cross here because praise God. And then there's aluminum foil inside of the yarn as well. The moment of truth. Like if I had Kai Cenat level production, this is when I would hit a button on my soundboard and it would be like, you know that sound he uses all the time? When he wants something to be more intense. That's what I would do. Now, if I were living at home, my stupid mom would be like, you can't jump up on the counters. Guess what? I live alone, bitch. Watch this. Now, I'm wearing pants under this lab coat, okay? I'm not just naked under the lab coat. All right, here we go. Now let's see the moment of truth. Please. Please. Unscathed. Unscathed, dude. Unscathed. Now it is blue because of the food coloring, but unscathed. We did it, bitch. Okay, everyone needs proof. You think it's hard boiled? Watch this. Here's proof for you.
I'm gonna throw up.
Science. I'm not gonna get salmonella, dude. That's a made up thing. You eat raw cookie dough, don't you? You big bitch. That's you could also get salmonella from that, dude. And it's salmonella. Like the fish. Rating the egg drop. We're going 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 on the egg drop. Very fun when I was a child. Very fun as a 25-year-old man. The suspense with checking if the egg is broken, the relief, the fear even if you fucked it up, like all of that accumulates to be just a really great experiment. Okay, so this is gonna be a quick one, but I remember doing this in elementary school too. I don't know why we did this, because this is kind of just a toy. And I'm also inside, so it's just gonna hit the ceiling immediately. But I remember doing this. I think we used some science bullshit, like we measured the arc and length of the rocket or whatever the hell with math, but I'm not doing all that bullshit. I don't have a protractor. What if I shot it at you guys? Fire in the hole. Do you guys see that? Yeah, you guys just got fucking shot, dude. I'm an assassin in this bitch. I was like the Trump assassin on the first two, but watch this. This is gonna be dead center. I wanna shoot it straight up. Make sure I'm not gonna hit any light fixtures. Why was that so loud? Sorry, neighbors that live above me. I'm doing science. I don't have neighbors, I'm in a house. Now, you're probably thinking right now, man, you gotta be running out of science experiments. No, 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 no. You would be sorely mistaken. Watch this. I don't feel like Googling this one. I'm gonna try and do it from memory. And yes, that is Fiji. That is a Fiji water bottle. I make a lot of money. Okay, so I think, so you put vinegar in here. And then I think you put baking soda in the balloon. So I believe you just put the balloon over the bottle, like so. Oh, I ripped the balloon. Okay. And then magic will happen. Oh, holy shit! Okay, my sister is not too happy with that. I know you just cleaned the kitchen. Well, I will clean right after this. Let's rate that one. I forgot to rate the rocket ship. We're gonna rate the rocket. We'll give it about like a 6. I mean, it's fine. It's okay. It's not that crazy. The balloon and vinegar and baking soda, we'll rate that about a 3. We'll rate that one a 3, I think. I think we'll rate that one a 3 because, I mean, it's just so easy to make a mistake. You get one little hole in your balloon, now suddenly you smell like vinegar. Should I do it again? I can do it again. All right, vinegar, just a tad bit of baking soda. Now here we go. This is where boys become men. I'm not gonna rip the balloon. Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot a very important piece. Thank God we're doing this again. Okay, pink balloon, red food coloring. I thought it was pink. Now watch this. All right, look at that. Science. That's right. So when you put the vinegar and the baking soda together, you know, neurons and photons, they shift around, and the chemical balance of the components create excess gas, which fills the balloon to maximum capacity, and that's science for you. And you can take that to the bank. Now, I've got some kits at my disposal here. Not kids, I said kits, K-I-T-S. National Geographic makes these like science kits for children. This one is about science magic. Now, this is not something I did in elementary school, but, you know, stretching the video out. So we've got pH paper here, so I can write a little message and it can be hidden, and then through science I can reveal the message, I guess. Oh shit! What, buddy?
He wants to jump.
What? You want to get up here? There you go. Just be careful, there's a lot of science happening. I don't want you to turn into like a mutant or something. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't read the first part of the instructions. That's why, oh, he's licking the egg yolk. No, no. Don't lick that, dude. Egg yolk and vinegar cannot be good for you, dude. So from the kit, 1 piece of pH paper, colorless crayon, spray bottle, funnel, medium scoop. Okay, colorless crayon. Ba-boom. So I've written a secret message on here that no one will know until I reveal it. Here's a little fun fact for you guys. Did you know that pH stands for potential hydrogen? When something has lots of electricity charged hydrogen atoms called hydrogen ions, then that substance is an acid. When a substance has a lot of hydroxide, whatever, you guys get it. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, that's a lot of vinegar on the counter. All right, we'll just let that spill over. That's totally fine. All right, watch this. What the fuck, dude? This didn't reveal shit, bruh. It didn't reveal anything. What? That sucks ass. You soaked it with vinegar. What do you think is in the spray bottle? That would be vinegar. Maybe I just put too much vinegar on it. You're right. I put too much vinegar. Well, all right, so we're gonna rate this science experiment a fucking 0 out of 10. This sucks, it doesn't work at all. This blows, dude, this shit blows. What I wrote on this paper, I guess you guys will never know. I guess you'll never know. So what we're gonna do is break into the second National Geographic science experiment. So this one has gotta be good. This one's got like beakers and shit, dude. This has gotta be like pretty crazy. This has gotta be a pretty crazy experiment. Amazing reactions chemistry set. Let's see some of these amazing reactions. Atomic fizz. Ooh, what do we think about atomic fizz? In this experiment, you'll see how the indicator changes as the solution moves from basic to acidic. Right, of course. Atomic fizz. What if it was called atomic jizz? Boom. Hilarious. Measure 20 milliliters of water with your beaker and pour it into the first test tube. Using your pipette, add 5 drops of phenol red and stir. Okay, I don't feel like measuring 20 milliliters, so I'm just gonna kind of eyeball it. I trust myself. I can measure out 20 milliliters. What do we think? Is that about 20 milliliters or no? Is that about 20 milliliters, we think? I've got a good eye for this stuff. Okay, 5 drops of phenol red and stir. I'm gonna open this with my mouth. I don't know if you can consume phenol red, but I mean, if you've got people eating chamoy pickles, I imagine this will be fine. There we go. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Oh, it's turning red. So we gotta do that 4 more times. Oh my God, I'm spraying it everywhere. Hopefully this shit is not toxic. It's for kids though, so I can't imagine any of this is that serious. Could you imagine if one of these National Geographic science kits for kids was like, here's how to make a pipe bomb. That's not a pipette. So this would be a pipette. This is not a pipette. What are you gonna do? You know, you live and you learn. Measure 50 milliliters of water with your beaker and pour it into the second test tube. I will not be doing that, but I can eyeball it just fine. Add 2 medium scoops of baking soda and stir until the powder is dissolved. So we'll do 50 milliliters. I would assume that's like the whole thing almost. And then we'll get some baking soda in here. Baking soda, we got baking soda. Guys, listen, right? So I've got these 2 tubes here. With science, you don't need to be exactly accurate with your measurements. A lot of people would say you need to, but that's kind of just a myth, right? It's kind of just hearsay. Pour both the indicator and the basic solution from the test tubes into the tall cup. The solution turns pink, indicating a high pH level. Whoa, what the f? Looks like cranberry juice. Let me put 20 milliliters of water. Okay, so this one, oh shit. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. You guys remember how I measured 20 milliliters earlier? So this is what 20 milliliters actually is. So I probably put about 40 milliliters earlier. So as it turns out, I cannot eyeball 20 milliliters. And luckily there's yolk in this. Hopefully the yolk in the beaker does not affect the science. Pour the acidic solution from the beaker into the tall cup. The solution fizzes and changes color from pink to atomic yellow. The moment of truth, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if it fizzes and turns into atomic yellow. All right, it's fizzing, and it is yellow. So, you know, we can call that a success. Great. Fantastic. The floor is yellow. It stinks to high hell in here. Goddamn. Was it worth it? No, dude. Oh yeah, let me rate it. I forgot to rate it. I keep forgetting to rate. We'll rate that one a 2 out of 10. That was actually not that interesting. It kind of just bubbled up and was yellow. And that was the whole, and we're gonna call that science. Seems a bit ridiculous to me, and it probably ruined my floors. What are you gonna do? C'est la vie, I guess. That was all your fault? No. That was science's fault. All right, people, it's time for the final science experiment of the night. It's the volcano. Everyone knows it. It's a classic. If you had no idea what to do for your science fair in elementary school, volcano, dude. This is gonna be a bitch and a half, dude. I'm gonna have to do like a whole art project to even make this look like a volcano. If instructions have more than 5 steps, I'm like, whatever. I'll figure it out myself. All right, we got the bottom base done, dude. So that's step 4. How many steps are there? God damn. God damn, there are 24 steps. Shit. Boom, baby, huh? The name of my volcano? We'll call it Mount Yolk. But you have to say yolk like yolk. Even if you think it's yolk, you have to say yolk like yolk. All right, motherfucker. We got the plaster wrap on. My floors are ruined. My counter's ruined. My PC is probably ruined. At the very least, my hands are getting less blue, so that's nice. Let's see what the next step is. Store it in a warm place for 1 to 2 days before painting. Fuck that to hell. It looks like we will not be painting this volcano. 1 bag of plaster, which would be this. I just got blasted, dude. I just got blasted. All right, there we go. Plaster has been made. All right, add a few drops of black paint and stir, and that is what I will do. So it's just gonna be just a black mountain. All right, well, cool. That's good. It didn't come out of the top, it came out of the side, and that's sweet. Really messy stream, dude. This is the messiest stream in quite some time. How do I talk to the boy I like? My BSF is also his friend. I don't know, nor do I care, because I'm making a sick-ass volcano right now. What kind of question is that, dude? We're doing science. I don't even really understand what the point in plastering this is. I guess so that you can paint it later. I will not be painting it, so it's kind of pointless for me to do this, but what are you gonna do? All right, you know what? I'm done plastering. This is as good as we're gonna get. There's no point in me plastering because I'm not gonna paint the volcano. All right, so this is it. This is where we're at. Who's ready for the big explosion? All right, this is it. This is the volcano. Take a look. This is what volcanoes look like. Everything is led up to this big moment. The most iconic of all of the elementary school science experiments. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am very worried that this will be a giant explosion and destroy my computer more than it's already been destroyed this stream. So I'm gonna hold the volcano back here and we will see the eruption and I will just let it erupt all over me. Pause. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the final science experiment of the night. So, a bit anticlimactic, and not only anticlimactic, but probably ruined my floors, dude. If you guys could see my floor right now, it is covered in red shit. It looks like I just dropped a 5-pack of chamoy pickles onto my floor. All that buildup for what, dude? Just some sad little of an explosion. Final rating on this one, 1 out of 10. 1 out of 10. We'll give it a 2, just because it's a classic. 2 out of 10, dude. Way too much effort beforehand. Not much of a satisfying conclusion. So we'll give that a solid 2 out of 10. All right, so that was it, guys. That was it. I'm disgusting. My kitchen is ruined, but we got some content out of it, so I guess it's all worth it in the end.